Hello, let's do the Netflix puzzled Starstruck for April 24th. We'll do the easy and the hard. Easy is called I Have a Bright Idea. I'll explain how to play the game. So in each row, each column, and each colored region, we must place exactly one star. Also, stars can't touch each other, even diagonally. All right. I'm going to start with this top row here. There's a few places to start, as always with easy. I'm going to pick one of them. I'm going to start with the top row. So the top row, as I said, every row has a star in it. So the top row is going to place a star. What color will it place the star in? Not a trick question. There is only one color it can place a star in, this indigo color here. So that means that indigo will have a star in the top row, meaning it can't have a star in any other row because it only gets one star. It has exactly one star in it. And now this second row here, brown, is the only place a star can be placed in the second row because we've X'd out these other ones, meaning the entire rest of brown that isn't the second row cannot have a star in it. And now the next row is only green. So the rest of green can't have a star in it. And now we can't quite do the next row. It's only orange and yellow. But if we take the row after it as well, so if we treat those two rows together, and we do the logic on them together, then what we can say is that the two rows are going to place two stars. They're not both going to be in orange or both in yellow for many reasons. So one will be in orange and one will be in yellow, meaning the rest of yellow and orange outside of those two rows cannot have a star. And then now we work our way down here and we see that we can place a star in red. So we're going to place that star in red, which actually removed this star because it touches. This star touches this cell. So that can't be a star anymore. So that gives us the one left in orange and the one left in yellow. Okay. There's a lot more that can be done here, but I think we can just finish by walking down further. So in this row, we can place a star right there, and that places a star in gray and green, and then brown, and then indigo. That was a fun one. I liked how it just kind of walked down from top to bottom. There were other things that could have been done from the start, but I think I picked a really nice way to kind of get through that puzzle. That was a fun way to do it. All right, let's do the hard. It's called Three Body Problem. I've seen the movie, but haven't read the book yet. Or was it a TV show? I think it was a TV show. Anyway, left column is going to be indigo. All right. Green, blue, and purple line up in these three columns. So these three columns, we must place a star in green. We must place one in blue. We must place one in purple. So we can't place any anywhere else because that's all three of them. So all of these are out. That means one of these two is going to be a star, so the rest of that column's out, as well as these two that touch it. I could demonstrate why, because I haven't done much with that today. So a star here, you'll notice X's out a bunch of stuff, but it does X out both of those, right? It touches them, so it has to be X'd out. And then a star here does the same thing. It touches both of them, so it has to X them out. So I don't care where the star ends up. It's going to X these two out, so they can't be stars. This formation, this touches all three of them, as well as this sees this in the row. Like a star here gets rid of all of orange, right? It sees this row and touches this one. So now this formation here, well, we could, okay, I'll tell you what it is. It eliminates this one because it sees this in the column, it touches this one, and this one, and this one. But we can do better because it actually lines up with orange. So these two columns here. Wait. No, yeah, sorry. Gray escapes. I was very confused for a second. Orange, what's left of orange fully is within these two columns. So is yellow. And so the rest, if you're not orange or yellow, you can't be a star. And now gray is down to just these two. That eliminates all of these plus the two next to it. And now these two eliminates all of these plus the two next to it. Okay. I've got green, orange, and red in these three rows. So anyone else in those three rows can't be a star. Just keep using the lineup method here. All right. This right column was brown, and I got there the worst way possible, but okay. I just didn't notice. I was just working left to right because I kept noticing things as I worked that way. I hadn't made it that far yet. All right. Anything else to do? Obviously there is, but what's kind of the next step here? these two. Got this kind of interesting lineup situation here. Trying to see, is it these 3 rows then? Like I feel like we're just whittling away, which might point towards there being a way to do it more aggressively, but I'm doing what I see. Blue, yellow, gray, all within these 3 columns. 3 regions, 3 columns, so the rest of them can't be in. It just feels like I'm whittling away at indigo and brown in the slowest way possible. I don't know what else to do here. Um, yeah, what I was seeing is tautological to what's left of the puzzle, so I'm not gonna even mention it. We may have to do like a little bit of a look ahead here because I'm not seeing what to do. There is a uniqueness argument. Is there? I don't know that I can make a uniqueness argument actually. Can I? No, I don't think I can. I was wondering whether we had to place a star here in order to force the decision between these two, but no, there's plenty of interactions down here that would work one way or the other. Like a star here, for example, would eliminate these 3, placing that star. So there's plenty of ways that we could resolve that. We could get rid of all 3 of these by placing strategically stars over here, for example. So it's not that. This does a whole lot, though. Like, this is a really powerful star. So looking for powerful stars when you got nothing else to do can be really can be a really nice way to just find something to do in the puzzle instead of just getting stuck. So this placed that star, only placed left in the column, and it also eliminated those 2, which then points down, limiting those 2. That's what I saw in my head. It's powerful, but I don't see any contradiction. I don't see much opportunity to. Oh, okay. Oh, this is just true in general. Yeah. So sometimes you just got to force yourself to look at parts of the puzzle you aren't looking at. Green and orange just line up, and so that, in fact, this row just needed red. I just wasn't looking in the right spot. Okay, that's gray. Okay, can we continue from here, or do we still need to think about powerful things? One of these 2. So it would actually place this one now. Place that one. And that one. And that one. Does that just finish the puzzle? Like, is this the answer? Because this places that, which places that, which places that, and that. This one places that and that, which places that one. And then that one. Yeah, I think that's our solution. So unfortunately, the powerful spot ends up being the solution. So we can't force a contradiction because it's the true thing. Okay. Oh, we ended up with nothing in green. I'm sure I could just place it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's the solution. So I'm gonna stop looking at that cell. There's something else that's gonna break then. We could do like, if that's not true, then purple and blue line up. Basically, if that's not true, it's in green, which kind of we already know. Maybe it's a relationship between blue and yellow here, like these possible stars. Like there's a full connection here where we're going to be in one of these corners. So maybe if I, instead of drawing that, right, I was drawing lines where we can't repeat. We're going to be in one of these X's here. Oh, obviously yellow is just down to one of these 2. That eliminates those 2, which places that star. Okay. I'm just not seeing things today, am I? That's okay. We're getting there eventually. You don't have to be fast to have fun. That's why we play these, right? Pretty sure. Oh, and this row has my favorite deduction, which is a row. When you do the row-based deduction of a star here or here, this is out. That happens a lot at the end of puzzles, and the hint is not going to tell you about it. In fact, I'm gonna take the gamble of hitting hint here to see what it says to do, because I think it's going to be a lot worse than these two eliminating this. The gamble is that there might be something really obvious I'm not seeing, and it'll hint that instead. But yeah, okay. So unfortunately, at my zoom level, I can't read this box at all. But what it's saying is a star here would cause problems with yellow eventually. And I think I see it. A star here eliminates from here, and also here, which places that star, which eliminates that yellow. So that's what the hint is saying. It's a step. It's a step ahead hint probably. And what that's actually uncovering is what I noticed as well. It's just what I noticed is much more direct, which is this eliminates both of these, and that's a problem because it eliminates the whole row. So, but it also will eventually have problems later because we get placed in both of these. So it should really be programmed with, it's already programmed with formations from regions. It should be programmed with formations and rows and columns. There aren't that many of them. I'm going to give that feedback every single time it comes up until Netflix actually improves their hints. But anyway, I don't think they're going to. There's a star there. There's a star there. Star there. Star there. 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 And there. Okay. So had I used the false uniqueness of putting a star there, it would have been correct, but it would have been correct by luck rather than for a good reason. All right. Well, that was a fun one. Cool. Let me know how you did.